we are with Miss Cynthia. She's the main service coordinator of the Lighthouse, and today we are going to kind of talk about the awareness analysis and a little bit of the action part of the service project. So, hello, Miss Cynthia. How are you today?
Well, thank you.
This right here is called the Circle of Faith in Action, and so far, what basically it is, it goes awareness, analysis, and action, and it's a repeat. So awareness is getting your name out there, really trying to get what you do known to people, so that way it helps you like in the long run. Analysis is trying to like take in what you're doing. So like you guys deal with kids and helping them with homework, so you want to kind of record and understand like how to help them. And then the action part is to help them like what you do in the process. So you guys have built your own little place and have teachers and to help them with it. So that would be your faith and action cycle, just what you guys do. So alright, so I'm gonna show you what I've done with awareness for so far. So for awareness is my project. If you wanna flip through this a little bit, you can. It's called I Am Equal to You, and my main injustice that I'm working with is called is with bullying. So I came up with the reason the name I Am Equal to You is because some people get bullied because they're treated different, but everybody's equal to each other.
Right.
So I've had some experiences with bullying, and then so I can just say I am equal to you. So there's no reason to bully me.
Right.
So
You want me to go to the next one?
yeah, you can. There's slides on the bottom, to the side. So there's the Catholic social teaching thing. Each Catholic social teaching thing has a reason and a lesson behind it, and the one that goes with bullying is life and dignity of the human person, and that basically means everybody's created equally, and nobody should be separated from either.
Okay.
That's a quote, and it's a Leak Ice, and it says, "Freedom and dignity for everyone in the world is the hardest to achieve, but we must not give up."
Okay.
Those are some injustices that go with life and dignity of the human person.
Everybody is created in God's image. Absolutely. Bullying article.
Yep, that's an article on bullying that I found. If I remember correctly, it was a young 12-year-old. She killed herself due to constant bullying, due to cyberbullying, and I've been finding more and more articles on that. And I hate that people go through so much that it comes to that, and I want that to be a main reason that it stops.
Right.
I mean, I've had bullying experiences, but they've never been to the point to drive me to that point.
Right. I think we all experienced that at some point. Stop bullying. 64% of kids that are bullied don't report it. Also, 57% of bullying situations stop when a peer intervenes. Yeah, it's true.
That's another main reason why I think bullying is so overlooked, because not just because people don't talk about it doesn't mean that it's not happening.
Right, because it is. Absolutely. What effect?
And that's a graph based on like where it's bullied from.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I think it says it's Louisville and then United States.
and global.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's homemade, if you can't tell.
Right. It's okay.
And that's information off of your website.
only so many people every year do it. Absolutely. Okay.
And that's your mission statement
Okay.
and the tour that I took with you when we
Mhm.
first got here, and
Right.
the interview with Ms. Cleopatra.
Okay.
So now that you've kind of seen what I've done so far with the awareness portion, we can talk about the analysis and what we can do for it. So, like we just found out, well, not really just found out because I've talked to you a little bit. Our main thing is bullying. That's my injustice, and to analyze injustice, I've created a relationship map. So this is my relationship map, and it says what factors are necessary for no child to be bullied. So I've came up with 4 main branches to make sure that I feel like if we do these 4 main things, then no child should be bullied. And laws protecting the people is one of them. Values that support life is one of them. Available awareness of the issue is one of them. And supportive family is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I'm going to talk about them a little bit. So available awareness of the issue. So I feel like if more people know about it and how, I think people think of bullying as something, but they don't know how serious it actually is. So if people knew how serious it was, then they would have a better understanding of it and think of it more as a serious factor than what it really is. Laws protecting the people. I feel like the laws that contain the bullying aren't as strict as they should be. Like, as the article, somebody killed themselves because of it. I think that nothing that should ever get to that point. I feel like the first report of bullying, whatever it is, they need to be punished. Not just like, hey, don't do it anymore, but they need to be punished.
Absolutely.
Values that support life. Like I just said, the article really ties into all of these. If we had more values that support life and more people that helped out with that, I don't think it would have ever gotten to that point. Like how some statistics said 56% of bullying stops when a peer intervenes. I mean, I think it goes a long way. And supportive family, a lot of kids don't really tell their families because of it, but it doesn't just have to be supportive family. It could be like supportive friends,
Right.
supportive peers, just anybody in general, just to help them get through it. I know that's what's gotten me through it. I've had friends along the way. I don't think my parents really know how serious my bullying ever got, but I know though that without my friends, it wouldn't be good.
Absolutely.
All right, so I kind of explained it a little bit, but so each of these branches, voice kind of shot today, my bad. So each of these branches are what contributes to the main question and what factors do they keep from bullying. But each little box off of it contributes to the next. So like for available awareness, how would we help that? I'll put like advertising. So you see so many commercials today about anti-bullying, how to stop it. Another one is community. So if we were to bring our community together and actually talk about it and explain how serious it actually is, I feel like it would help a lot. Good education. If you were to be actually well educated, because like I said, I don't think people really know how serious bullying is until they see a story once every couple of years about somebody killing themselves when it's actually happening a lot more than people think.
Yeah.
So that's how our main relationship map works, and then it's got more boxes off to the side talking about like what should we do and like how will we do like advertising, community. So like for advertising, it could be media, money. So that could be a long way towards it. Community would be media and people, because I think a lot of people think of community as people, but you never really think of it as the media.
Yeah.
So I mean, like the news sort of. I think of my news as my community. It's how I learn about people around me. It's what I learn about the rest of the world. So. Good education, teachers, and money. I mean, teachers do so much for us, and I feel like, especially for Holy Cross, our tuition, the money that we pay for gives us a good education, and it helps us go farther in life. Me personally, I would like to work with available awareness of the issue. Do you think that would be best for your organization?
If we did what?
if I worked with like available awareness for the issue. So basically, what I would do is I would go out and get your name out there and what you do, and try to help kids get here.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, unless if you think like supportive families or laws protecting the people or values that support life would be better, but me personally, I think that available awareness of the issue.
Yeah, bring about awareness, I think, is definitely a huge benefactor.
Okay.
Because if you can get the word out to the community itself, you know, about what Lighthouse does, their mission statement, their vision statement,
Yeah.
and that bullying is actually one thing that they are totally against. Then, you know, kids coming from school sometimes, you know, we deal with it all the time,
Yeah.
with kids being bullied. But if you're not aware of it, how can you do anything about it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, how do you think that we could like directly attack awareness? What do you think like are some ideas? Like we've talked about awareness. We've got advertising, community, good education. But like, what do you think could be some major benefactor toward getting your name out there? Have you guys done anything in the past, like fundraisers?
We do fundraisers, I mean, all type of campaigns. So it's not that we're not out there, but even though we've done all those things, sometimes just word of mouth is really good. If you had somebody that could just say, hey, have you heard about them?
Yeah.
Because I don't care how much advertising you do, because everybody doesn't watch TV.
Yeah.
So, you know, they don't listen to the radio.
Yeah.
So the best way to get it out would be to, you know, have people like you to come in and say, hey, let me tell you about Lighthouse.
Okay.
You know, yeah, so I think that would be good.